Hello my Jovians, welcome back to my channel. So the plan today was to do a get ready with me while answering some of your questions. So then I was like, you know what, if I do my makeup and answer your questions, I will not be able to answer as many as possible. So I already did my makeup and this is what I did, and I've already filmed a video of this makeup, so that will be up very soon on this channel. So let's head on over to my Twitter without wasting any more time. And guys, if this is the first time you're watching my video, I don't know how you landed here, but welcome to the family, and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to click that bell icon as well, so you know when I upload videos. Sonia Bhattacharya: hi Jovi, it's Sonia from India. Tell me the right way of color correcting for Indian tan skin tone. I am not a huge fan of using red. I know that a lot of beauty influencers use red and that works for them, but in my opinion, a richly pigmented orange or even like an orange lipstick that doesn't have a lot of wax and Vaseline in it will work fine. I've done this in many of my tutorials. If you would like to refer those, it would be better because I'm actually showing how to do it. So you just need to apply a little bit of corrector on your dark circles, then apply your foundation. You can also apply a corrector on top of foundation as long as it's not detectable. From Lata Sunad: where do you see yourself in 10 years? Doing YouTube? I honestly don't think I will be doing YouTube because I don't even know where YouTube is gonna stand in 10 years. So honestly guys, I go by living for today. We don't even know if we're gonna be alive tomorrow. I'm not one of those people who plans 5 years in advance. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's me. Komagal: I hope I'm not butchering your name. Hi Jovita, how are you? I have a doubt. My face is way more darker than my chest and neck color. Would you please help me on how to choose a foundation shade? I would suggest going lighter on the foundation because basically you want your face to match the rest of your body. It shouldn't look like your face alone is lighter or darker. If you are a hijabi, you match it to your hands because that's what comes together most of the time. Like my face is a lot lighter than the rest of my body, so I actually go darker with my foundation. And sometimes even after I go darker with my foundation, I end up looking whiter because my face is that much lighter than my arms, and yeah, a lot of tan, I tell you. Zainab Hashmi: some tips not to look ashy and grey after foundation and concealer, and avoiding oxidizing a foundation as that too makes us look orangish brown maybe. If your foundation is turning grey, that means you are using a foundation that's too light for you. It's better to go darker than go lighter because would you want to look like a corpse? Would you want to look like a grey mask on your face, or would you just go darker? How to prevent cakey foundation and all of that I have answered in this video right here. And oxidizing actually happens only to some people. It is something about the pH of your skin, so try different primers. So that's a mix and match concoction that you have to do for yourself to find out what works with your skin's pH with a particular foundation. Sneha S: I wanted to know your best tips to grow a smaller beauty Indian YouTuber like me, especially with demonetization hitting us in a couple of weeks. I had no idea that's happening. It's especially difficult since I refuse to make the typical how to lighten your skin, how to look fair kind of videos which get the bulk of Indian views. Thank you, Jovita. There are so many Indian YouTubers who make how to be white in 1 day, how to be fairer in 2 days, how to be whiter in 5 minutes. They continue to feed into the fairer is better idea by making these videos. We cannot blame them alone, guys. We have to blame ourselves. If you are watching that video, you are adding to the demand for such a video. So as long as you keep watching these how to be fairer, how to be whiter videos, they will keep making. I mean, if they are making money out of it, and when YouTube is your job, they will continue to make the kind of videos that get views. You know what I'm saying? So guys, you have to stop watching those kind of videos so you give the chance to other YouTubers to create more useful content. So I just wanted to have that one little message to my viewers. Now to my upcoming beauty YouTubers. Beauty blogging is a big serious job. It's not just creating makeup and putting it out on YouTube. I will not say you have to invest in the best quality camera and light, none of that. I still don't have a fancy ass camera or lens. I had a bigger camera, but you have to keep buying lenses and I don't have any of that, you know. Quality comes from what you perceive. You have to see that your background, everything looks nice, you can be seen properly, you are visually appealing to the audience when you create a video. All of us are still learning, trust me when I say this. Even people like, who is your favorite YouTuber? Let's say Christian Dominique or Patrick Star. Even people of those league are still learning, because YouTube is an ever-changing platform, so there is no shortcut to reaching there. But some people of course reach there in a shortcut way. YouTube definitely does favor a couple of creators, which is unfair, but good for them. Hey, what can you do? So what I'd say is stay consistent, network as much as possible. For a person like me who lives in Kuwait, it's difficult to network, but you guys, I know Sneha lives in UK and London, so go to events, meet people, network as much as possible. Put all your effort into creating quality content. And once again, when I say quality, I do not mean expensive cameras, I mean visually. I know a lot of people who's made it big on Instagram just using their phone cameras, just the window light, sunlight and phone, and engage with your followers and network. This is my biggest tip. And of course, stay in topic and stay on trend. And also a good way to be discovered, I believe, is by reviewing hot and new products. Because say when the Fenty foundation is launching, everybody wants to know how it does. So if you have a review up and ready, you'll be getting a lot of views. But I should say that I am still learning as well. I'm no expert. And also guys, if you are an up-and-coming blogger, please use the hashtag FFJovi on Instagram. I'm not the biggest page, but I'd still love to give you a chance to reach a bigger mass. So I'd love to repost you guys' work. Don't forget to use the hashtag FFJovi and follow me on Instagram. And guys, please go and follow Sneha S. She's a lovely girl and she really does amazing makeup tutorials. From Sonia Bhattacharya, we also have another comment that says, you know, Jovi, my daughter has dark skin tone and I always give her example of Priyanka Chopra for being successful. All you need is confidence and honesty. Yeah, that is true, but also I feel like that sentence kind of meant that dark skin is not beautiful. Beauty has nothing to do with skin tone. That's what I want our Indian people to understand. This white skin beauty was something that was put in our head by Britishers when they came and conquered our country. So they are gone. We've got a freedom. Why can't we give our mindset freedom as well? Why can't we accept our people and our skin tone? I don't understand. Now, let's move on to the questions on my Instagram. I did, before filming this video, quickly browse through some of the comments and I had a lot of comments about how to get rid of hyperpigmentation. And for that, I would suggest you to check out this video that I did recently. It has a couple of serums, which I highly recommend, and also a DIY face mask, which is... And one serum, if I have to recommend, is a good vitamin C serum. And good vitamin C serums gets spoiled very fast. So you have to finish it up in like 2 to 6 months. So all of those details will be right over here in this video. Cookie Library says, hi, what's a foolproof sunscreen for Gulf summers? I've said it a million times. Get yourself a Eucerin sunscreen, the best I've tried so far. If you've got oily skin, get their gel sunscreen, otherwise get their lotion sunscreen. Hema Bhajan 1314, how can we take care of our skin in Cochin weather? Cochin is very hot, very humid. So one, make sure you drink a lot of water. Simple moisturizing in the morning with sunscreens and a good cleansing routine is a good skincare routine for hot, humid weather like in Cochin. The Veiled Glitz. Oh, thanks a lot for this opportunity. You're welcome. May I ask what's the best way to avoid smile lines? I have tried the hacks using Benefit Poreless Primer, MAC Paint Pot, and also without these, and yet nothing works. I give all steps to my makeup sometimes to dry as per your advice, and yet I end up with smile lines. Since my smile lines are also pigmented, I have to use corrector or concealer on the line, so no way to avoid the area from makeup. Creasing, please help dear. Okay, now when it comes to creasing, the more you apply, the deeper the crease is gonna be. Let's just get that out of the way. So if you're applying a lot of concealer and corrector and prime and moisturizer and your skincare and the powder, I mean, think about it, it is gonna crease. So make sure that you use minimal product. I'm not with you, I'm not touching your skin, I'm not seeing your smile lines or your hyperpigmentation, so I don't know exactly what to recommend. Let me tell you one thing, even stars on the red carpets have smile lines. They do. It's just human, you know. You're not applying putty paint on your face that doesn't crease. So it does crease. What they do is take a little beauty blender sponge or whatever puff that they have, their makeup artist or whoever is with them will just slowly go and dab on the smile lines like this. After a couple of hours, once the smile lines start to show, or you can even use your finger gently, just, and that's how you get rid of smile lines. Skin Code Marzo, a brand of type of false lashes that are easy to put on for beginners. I gave up trying to put on lashes yesterday after half an hour. Hey, don't give up. I know there's a learning curve, but maybe there are some out there easier to apply than others. Is that a thing? Yes, it is. If you are new to eyelashes, the best thing to do is buy lashes with really thin band, because that's a lot more easy on the eye and undetectable, and also easy to apply. Cut them in half and apply the small pieces one by one. It's a lot easier than having like a full flappy piece of lash to attach to your lash. And the third tip I want to give you is, do not buy a dark lash glue, buy a clear lash glue. I had no idea, but I have to get out right now. Somebody here forgot to inform me that we have to be somewhere right now, so I have to go, and I'll continue this filming session tomorrow. Another day, another look. I just filmed a tutorial completely in Malayalam, my mother tongue, which is why I look like this. So moving right along, Kalpana Rajendran left a pretty big message, so let me just quickly give you the gist of the message. She wants to buy a foundation for her skin tone, and she is dusky, a concealer and an eyeshadow palette, because I have this wedding to attend. I live in Hyderabad, India. I wanted to know which brands would be an affordable option. So I would suggest buying PAC. It is inexpensive and it is of really good quality. So for eyeshadow palette, I would go for a small Lakme quad or a quartet, because Lakme eyeshadows are really good. Puja for all. I have oily skin when I'm in Kerala and super dry skin back in Kuwait. A foundation that might suit both the weather types, or maybe that's asking for too much. It is. It's Huda Beauty's foundation, dry, flaky. Let me tell you that Huda Beauty's foundation is not good for dry skin, or you have to really prime and moisturize your skin before. What I would suggest is a mid-range foundation like the ordinary foundation, and when you go to India, use a mattifying primer, and when you are in Kuwait, use a really moisturizing primer. And when I say primer, it doesn't mean primer, I mean moisturizer as well. You know, just prep and prime your skin according to the weather, and use the same foundation. That's what I do, and I have the same kind of skin as yours. Madhurima, if you have to suggest one powerful serum for acne scarring and pigmentation, what would it be? It would hands down be a vitamin C serum, and I love the one I spoke about in my recent video that I keep pointing to, guys. It's the, I forgot what it's called. It's the one that I update how to get rid of hyperpigmentation video that I uploaded this month. If you cannot afford the Skin Diva one, because I did get a bunch of comments saying that, just find a really good vitamin C serum, but then you have to put in your research to see if that serum is good enough or not, because a lot of times people add a lot of other ingredients, I can't say the word ingredients, to their vitamin C serums, and I know for a fact that Skin Diva's vitamin C is pure. I know that the Body Shop vitamin C serum is not good. Girl from Coconut Land, hey Jovi, hi. You know how sometimes you have to go with two kinds of primers, one for our pores and one for hydration. So in what order should we pile it on? Okay, so if you are gonna pile on primers, the pore primer should be applied only on places where you have pore problems, and that would go second. First you moisturize your face, and then you really press in that pore primer into your pores. If you apply your pore first and then you apply your moisturizing everywhere, you're gonna slip and slide that pore primer around. Elsa Berg 29, hi Jovi, can you suggest some looks and attires to wear for an interview? Love from CA. CA is California, right? Love right back at you. It depends on what kind of job interview you're going for, because some people are okay with smart casual, some need it fully formal, some are okay with like fully casual. But whatever you're wearing, make sure that it's crisp and clean, and do not over accessorize, do not apply too much makeup. Me personally, what I would wear is a one-piece dress all the way up to my knees, keep it modest, in my opinion, or like a nice white shirt and a pencil skirt. The dolled up teacher, best nude lip colors for brown, tan skin. I have an entire video on that. Check that out. Jacqueline Sylvia, your hobbies, Chechi. Thank you for finally asking something about me. I used to be huge on painting and drawing, and I also was huge on dancing. Again, with my spine right now, I've cut back on my dance, which is why I'm putting on a little bit of weight. Anu Annamalai. Hi Jovi. Hello my darling. I'm a very big fan of yours. Thank you so much. And my question is, I have decent brown skin and I normally use a moisturizer and then a primer. NIVEA Aftershave Balm and then Pond's BB cream. When I try to blend the BB cream, it starts to get patchy, and even after I try to blend it evenly, my husband and family says that it's too much painting down on my face. Can you please suggest a solution? There could be two problems. Okay, one, your Pond's BB cream could be too light for you. Two, the Pond's BB cream could be a patchy one. I've not tried it, I don't know about it. Maybe it's just time to trash the Pond's BB cream. Maybe the NIVEA Aftershave Balm is not a primer. That's an aftershave lotion, guys. So this is something that I wanted to touch on, and it's amazing that I got the opportunity to talk about it right now. You have to take everything that a beauty influencer says with a grain of salt, because influencers come up with crazy and weird things all the time just to be noticed and to go viral, because that's what their business thrives on. You don't have to use a NIVEA Aftershave Balm as your full face primer. That product has a lot of fragrance in it, and I don't see how that can be beneficial for your skin. Now, when Nikki Tutorials came out with that whole thing, the reason why she liked it is because she ran out of primer and the only thing she had was the aftershave balm. So it was like a hack. So use it as a hack. And the reason why she said it works is because it's got glycerin in the product. Now we have a lot of moisturizers with glycerin in it. So if you don't want to buy a primer, just get a moisturizer that has glycerin in it. Or you can buy glycerin as it is from a pharmacy and add a little bit into your moisturizer, shake it up and use it as a primer. So maybe the NIVEA is making your skin patchy, or maybe the Pond's is making your skin patchy, or maybe your Pond's is too light for your skin tone. Maybe you have to go for a darker color. Makeup by Henel, really beautiful. How and what do you use to take your pictures? Sometimes I use my iPhone and sometimes I use my camera, which is the Canon G7X. Mary Vincent, is it possible to wear eye makeup with eyeshadow and kajal liner without any foundation, concealer and all of that on your face and the lipstick? Is it possible? You know, the only rule when it comes to makeup is there are no rules. Yeah, so you do you. If you want to just apply eye makeup on, do it. If you want to do just the lipstick, do it. But would I do it? No, because I don't think that looks nice and put together and complete. Aya Tanan 1990. I think this video is getting a little too long. Please give tips on how to take care of skin in late 20s or early 30s, and also very important, how to answer people who ridicule me for my skin tone. By the way, you're too gorgeous and my style icon. Thank you so much, Aya. I have so many skincare videos. I would highly recommend that you watch them. And what do you say to people who ridicule your skin? You need to chop them off your life, because people who ridicule you are not meant to be in your life, because forget the skin aspect altogether. Why is anybody ridiculing you? Why? And why is that person still in your life? Why? Simple question. Out of my life, bish. Miss Duke, is removing facial hair necessary to getting flawless makeup? I would say that yes it is, but again, you do you. If you have facial hair, if you want to keep it, keep it. For the longest time I had facial hair and I used to apply full face of makeup, but I personally felt that that is kind of hindering a flawless look. So here's a question from Viba Bala. Bridal, what to do before 3 months before wedding, what kind of treatments, weight maintenance, makeup, what to wear for morning, evening functions, type of, whoa, you know what, that's like a whole video on its own. When I started my YouTube is exactly when I was getting married, so I have a lot of videos of bridal skincare and makeup and all of those. So if you'd like to see those, check it out. It's in my early YouTube videos. But having come so far along the way, I want to tell you, don't put so much focus on that one day. Wedding and marriage is not about that one day. So if you want to take care of yourself, don't just take care of yourself for that one day. It should be your life goal, you know. So slowly start getting in shape. Bridal videos are a good idea. I'll start doing them on my channel. Deepthi KJ, she says, can you mention best drugstore concealer, Maybelline or NYX or Makeup Revolution concealer? I guess you're new to my channel because I don't use Maybelline because they're not cruelty free. I would say NYX is the better choice than Makeup Revolution, but I also heard that Makeup Revolution is coming up with a new concealer which is supposedly the best. So, and the last question that I'm gonna be answering today is from Madhu P01. It says, any suggestions to lighten the pigmented lips, anything DIY or any other product, please. Do me a favor, my Jovian fam. You guys have to be smart. I take great pride in my Jovian fam and I want to know that you guys are with me on this. No amount of DIY lip mask is gonna lighten your lips. Dun, dun, dun. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. DIY things just cannot penetrate deep into your lip and change the DNA and the genetics so much that it lightens and makes it pink lips naturally. So all of those YouTube videos you might have seen and tried that says make your lips pink naturally do not work. You can try them. And at the end of the day, you know that they don't work. A lot of them have beetroot juice in it, which tints your lips beautifully. So if you want to tint your lips every day, apply beetroot juice. But there are laser treatments that can lighten your lips and make them pink. There are some injections and also laser that you can get done at a dermatologist, but make sure that you go to a good dermatologist if this really bothers you. Do not go to a sidey clinic, guys. Do not mess up your lips like that. Do not do that. And also, just like your skin and hands and face and all of that, lips tan as well. So apply a lip balm with SPF. Drinking coffee and drinking hot drinks make your lips dark as well, and not drinking water makes your lips dark as well. So avoid these things and apply tinted lip balm. No lies, only honesty from me to you. Where is this guy going? Stay up, my baby. So thank you so much for joining me in this very long video. I'm really happy that I could answer some of your burning beauty questions, and if you survived until this point, comment down below, friends forever. If I answered your question, say hey down in the comments below, and if I didn't answer your question, my loves, next time I will answer your question, okay? All the videos right down below, and I shall see you next time.